V10, but it still gives a good. Hi guys, I'm Juliana, your automotive woman. Today I'm introducing you to the all-new 2020 Mini John Cooper Works Countryman All4. Let's check out what's new, what's hot, a couple things I don't like before going out for a test drive. The JCW Countryman is currently the quickest Mini on the market. This latest generation 2-liter 4-cylinder is powered by a Mini twin-power turbo, boosting 301 horsepower and 331 pounds of foot torque, with an impressive 0 to 100 in just over 5 seconds, which is quick for what's considered a luxury crossover SUV. Now the downside for me, the JCW Countryman only comes equipped with an 8-speed Steptronic, which essentially is a sport transmission developed by BMW, who owns Mini. So why is that disappointing to me? Because personally, the first car I ever purchased without my mom and dad helping me was a Mini Cooper S. And I fell in love with it first because of the manual transmission and then for the drivability. So the fact that the Countryman only comes with an automatic transmission is disappointing to me on a personal level. I mentioned it before, but the JCW Countryman All4 is currently the quickest Mini on the road. And with the additional 73 horsepower, Mini does a great job of providing improved braking with larger ventilated rotors on both the front and the rear, which you can see through the optional 19-inch wheel package. For 2020, there's a few more performance gains to complement the increase in horsepower. These features include larger front air intakes, aerodynamic side skirts, updated roof spoiler, and now with an integrated diffuser, all resulting in reduced lift during high speed. The rear bumper has also been modified to complement the larger exhaust. And speaking about that exhaust, okay, so it's no V10, but it still gives a good. Interiors on Minis have always been a favorite of mine. The JCW Countryman has beautiful Alcantara with red stitch, motorsport-inspired features, and interactive displays. But with a price tag of just over $53,000 when fully equipped, I would have preferred power seats and a carbon fiber trim. However, what it lacks in a few personal preferences, Mini makes up for it in instrumentation. The infotainment system is easy to use, which I appreciate as a non-techie. When I had to use the navigation system to find K1 Speed Montreal, it quickly came up in a search, which is unlike other systems where I've actually had to put in the complete address before it worked. When it comes to rear seat space, the Countryman is definitely not like my previous Mini. There's easily enough space back here for your average 5'10" to 6'2" passenger. And when it comes to trunk space, there's plenty of room for both your hockey and racing equipment. So there you have it, a few highlights of the all-new JCW Countryman All4. Now it's time to get behind the wheel and go out for that test drive. So I'm incredibly happy to be back behind the wheel of a Mini. It's been more than a couple years. I've had the JCW Countryman All4 for just shy of about a week now. I've enjoyed all 3 driving modes, but primarily left it in sport mode. It makes everything a lot more reactive. I like the feeling of the tightening of the chassis. It makes everything incredibly responsive. The throttle more instant, and definitely changes the sound of that exhaust. And you guys know I love my exhaust. With that said, if you're looking for more of a Sunday cruise, leave it in your green mode, meaning efficiency. And this is a Steptronic. It's an 8-speed, has a lot of gears, keeps the revs low. Unfortunately, it didn't come with a manual. What I loved about my manual, I said it before, was that manual transmission, but it is what it is. BMW owns Mini, does a great job with the paddle shifters. They are plastic. That's unfortunate given the price tag of the Countryman. But I do like how the paddle shifters are actually fixed on the steering wheel, so it moves with me, as opposed to being fixed on the steering column, on the shaft, essentially, I should call it. And then you're more like moving your hands around a lot more, and it just totally makes it awkward. One other feature that I find a little bit annoying is this third screen. I call it a third screen. It comes up, gives a lot of relevant information. You can change the settings on the screen to be a little bit higher in the mid, or make it a little bit down lower. And again, it gives you a lot of relevant information, such as your speed you're going, the distance from another car. It even, honestly, if you're the type of driver that's not totally aware of their surroundings, it actually lets you know the speed limit you're supposed to be traveling on that particular road, which helps minimize tickets too, I guess. But for me, I don't necessarily need this information. It also makes my vision a little bit awkward. Like, it distracts me, actually. But again, personal preference, right? You might be a driver that requires that more information, or you like it. In relation to blind spots, I haven't found any. None of the window pillars have gotten in my way. Even though the Countryman is taller, it is an SUV. Yeah, no blind spots, great visuals. I love on and off ramps. In a Mini, it really is like a go-kart. And although the Countryman is raised, you still feel like you're totally low. Now, with that extra 73 horsepower, where you can really feel it is when you're on the highway. When you want some power, instantly gives you that power. However, where I really can't say the same is with that launch control. And let me show you guys what I mean. Take a look. That launch control really lags. To me, I don't really consider it a launch control. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think my parents' go-karts at their go-kart track actually launch faster off the line. Sorry, Mini, gotta say it. However, if you guys were paying attention to the Los Angeles Auto Show, which is now referred to as the Mobility Auto Show, you know that Mini has an electric car coming out, and I love electric vehicles because the power, like, instantaneous. So I look forward to driving the electric Mini, and hopefully it will help me with that lag. But again, my own personal opinions. A great feature, actually, you guys probably can't see it, and me personally, I've never seen this in a car, but I tend to travel with large water bottles, and Mini is the first one, again, that I know of, that when you put it in its holder, it's actually diagonally placed in there so you can fit a big water bottle. I like it. I like it a lot. It's not flying around everywhere, so it's convenient for me. Great job. So also with the extra 73 horsepower, I have to note this, especially if you guys go out for a test drive, it has larger brakes, meaning, and they're performance brakes, when you go to stop, it will stop. It does its job, but it's incredibly sensitive. Until those rotors are able to warm up, it will really grab. So be careful with that, be aware of that. But for me, I love the new brakes. It does stop you, you just have to heat them up. But guys, if you like this test drive and you want some additional information, maybe I missed something, visit the Mini Canada website. Also, look through their site and find a local dealership close to you and book a test drive, because this is a totally fun brand, and that's the single best word that I can use for my week with this Mini, with the Countryman, is it simply has been fun. So I'm Juliana, your automotive woman. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss my life in the fast lane.